starving, living in poverty, and I've seen children living under bridges in little houses made of cardboard. That's when you realize we're not at the peak of civilization. We need to start having another value system. Before kingdoms change, man must change. Our mentality must change before anything changes. Before anything, we must educate ourselves, feed our mind, feed our soul, feed our hearts. That's why it's so important. We need to live in a civilization where we have another type of value system, where we don't value money, or we don't see somebody as valuable because he's got more money than you, or because he's got a big house or a big car. We need to start judging people by their character, who they are, by the amount of love they've shown, by the amount of good deeds that that person has done, the amount of good that person has done. We need to change our value system. A value system that loves the land and protects the land and realizes that the land doesn't belong to us. If anything, look, when we die, our bodies disintegrate and go back into the land. When we die, our bodies rot away and everything goes back into the land. So if anything, the land doesn't belong to us. If anything, we belong to the land. Because that's where we return, our bodies return when we die. And we need to change our value system. And it's like that saying, only when we've contaminated the last river and cut down the last tree, we will realize that we cannot eat money. Money is just something that the system has put there to make us think that, to make us compete with each other, to separate us, that this person will think he's better than the other person because he's got more money. That doesn't make you better. Having more paper doesn't make you better. When you die, you can't take any of your possessions with you. But your good deeds, what you did when you were in this world, that stays. The message you left, that stays forever. Your body, your clothes, your appearances. You could have billions of pounds, dollars. Your TV, you can't take none of that with you. The only thing that stays is what you represented, your message, what you did when you were in this world. So don't waste your time whilst you're in this world trying to gain material things. Instead, dedicate yourself to giving a good message for humanity, for those future generations that are coming. Because that's the real prize. The survival and the advancement of the human race. That should be our goal. The advancement, the survival, the development of the human race. So it's so important to dedicate yourself to giving a good message and to helping those future generations advance. When I see children on the street, I just don't see children. That's the future right there. That's our future. Because we are going to die. They will stay. And that's why you think about, when you look at cavemen and all the little drawings they did on the caves, and they were leaving a message for us. And like you see the Egyptians with the hieroglyphics, they were leaving a message for us. They were telling us what they learned. That's what they learned. They were leaving it for future generations, and those future generations saw that and they learned from that. And then they left what they learned. And that's how we learn. By teaching the future generations what works, how we must live, how do I explain this? It's something spiritual. It's about the advancement. It's about helping them advance. It's something that you can't learn in university, you can't learn in any school. You can only learn from the school of life, the university of life. Life teaches you a million things. You just have to open your eyes and realize that every day is a learning experience. That every day life is connecting with you and teaching you something. And what you learn from life, that's not something you learn from university. It's your personal revelation. Something personal that you've learned. And these people, life was teaching them things. For example, life, that at night, let's say for example, when we were still cavemen, it was cold. These people had to work and work to keep warm. They will have to go and fight against saber-toothed tigers to take the skin and create and make themselves coats, up to the point where they created fire. These are all challenges that life puts for you. So you overcome these obstacles and you will be stronger. You will advance. And then future generations will advance and they will learn new things. And that's what life is about, is a big learning experience where you learn from your troubles. That's why it's that saying when I think it was Jesus who said it. And he said, when you are faced with troubles, rejoice. Because from great troubles comes great strength. That's how you learn. And most people nowadays, we've been taught to be cowards, that when there's a problem, we have to run away and literally pray to somebody else to do it for us. How are you going to learn if God does everything for you? God gives you the opportunity to do it. You want to do something good in the world? God is giving you the opportunity right now. He's giving you the opportunity right now to do something good. It's just that you have to stop being a coward, stop running away from your problems, realize that you have power and speak the truth. And speak out against evil. Speak out against those who are oppressing your brothers and sisters. You have to research. You have to go past the fear of being laughed at. You have to go past the fear of people calling you crazy for speaking the truth. If you look at the past, everybody who's spoken the truth, everybody who has spoken the word of truth, who has spoken about love, unity, compassion, equality, justice, everybody who speaks about that, they were laughed at. People will laugh at them. But you have to carry on. You have to go past the fear of being laughed at. People will laugh at you, but you've got to realize that these people that laugh at you, they are blind. The system has blinded them. This system that we live in now has blinded them from the truth. And it's sort of when I read the story of Jesus giving sight to the blind, I don't take it literally. I take it more symbolically, where there's so many people that are blind in this world, they can't see the truth. But by you speaking the word of truth, by you talking about unity, by you making them remember all those things that the system wanted you to forget, by you making them remember all those stuff, like we are equal, that we are the same, that love, that we have to love one another. Well, as you speak your word, you are making those blind people, you are awakening them, you're making them awake, you are opening their eyes. And that's what we have to do. We have to awake all those people who are still in the dark and